Hey, good morning. My wife Chris and I were having a cup of coffee this morning, and we were talking about a show that we saw last night on ESPN, 30 for 30, which was about Bill Belichick, the coach of the Patriots, and Bill Parcells of the New York Giants. And it was about this famous feud that these two friends had had for many, many years. So they respected each other early on, really loved each other, had great working relationships. And then there was a break in the relationship. They were feuding, they were unwilling to forgive each other, or at the very least to be able to sit down and explore their differences and try to find some common ground. And I think that that's so emblematic of what we see in society. We see this in our own families where our pride, our ego, our unwillingness to be able to sit down and explore differences with each other can cause tremendous rifts in relationships. And we know that when two people are feuding like that, the impact that it can have on their inner circle, oftentimes causing great dysfunction, it drags other people into the situation, and just the anger and the hate and the dysfunction that it can cause. And I'm reminded of a quote by Buddha. And loosely quoted, the idea is holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot coal that you intend to throw at another person. In the end, you are the one that will be burned. And I think that that's so true. We know that when we hang on to anger, it just causes so much hate, so much anxiety within us, and it can be downright depressing. And the literature is out there, all the studies are out there, that if you want a good quality of life, one of the things that is most important is the relationships that we have with each other. So I know that's a challenge for myself, is to look out there within my own family, out there in the business relationships that I have, and to make sure that I'm doing my part of subordinating my big ego, my pride, and that sense of justice that we all have, through us. So I'm going to take a lead from a really good leader that I know. I get to work with some of these guys down in Texas, and they have this great principle in their company, and it's about the idea of express your thoughts, feelings, and intentions early and often. In other words, don't let these things get rooted to the point that they cause so much dysfunction and so much hate. So just a little message I want to leave you with today. I hope you've had a great week. See you next week. Pete Kunk, Built to Lead.